So this is our generic React app. Let's have a look at what we have here. The README, by the way, is just going to be the documentation for Create React App, which is kind of handy. Then we have index.html, which has some comments, and in the body, it has div ID of root. So that is that one empty element that we have to have to replace with our component. While we're in index.html, it's got a title here somewhere, title React app. Let's go ahead and change that to note header. So change the document title in the head of index.html. Index.html is in the public folder. In the source folder, this is where our app really lives. We have index.js, which is just kind of the entry point. And this is the one that replaces that root element with a component. So here that is, that React DOM render. So we don't actually have to type that ourselves. It's already done for us here. Now, I'm not using semicolons, so it bothers me if it's inconsistent. So I'm going to take them out real quick, but you don't have to do this if it doesn't bother you. I'm going to take these out real quick, just for the sake of consistency. So that's index.js. It imports React and React DOM. It imports a CSS file. It imports the app component, register service worker, whatever that is, and it renders our app component in place of that root element in the index.html. So then we have a component. We have app.js. And there's a bit of stuff in there. I'm again going to get rid of the semicolons just for the sake of consistency. I'm going to refresh after I do. Well, actually, I don't have to refresh, do I? The development server that runs when you run yarn start automatically refreshes the browser window when you make changes. So if I look, okay, there's no error, so I haven't broken it completely. I see that the title did change up here, note header. That's good. But this is just a bunch of placeholder stuff in here. We don't actually want any of this. So I'm just going to remove everything that's inside this div. I'm going to leave the div itself so that my app component just contains this div, class name of app. And basically nothing else. So it's got this import logo from logo SVG. So that's the little spinning React logo. We're not going to use that, so I'm going to take that line out. And that file, logo SVG, we're not going to use it, so I'm just going to actually remove the file. And I'm just going to type note header inside this div, just so we can confirm that everything's working still after we removed all that boilerplate. Yep, now I just see note header here, so that worked. It's fine. Very good. So we haven't done much of substance here, but we've just gotten rid of the kind of the blank page that they give us. So I'm going to go ahead and commit just that much, as insignificant as that may seem. So remove some boilerplate.